Okay, guys, make sure you don't have to burp too much because now we're here for part 49 of Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah, Jovah, but Jovah, you have to update the system first.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Got it!
It's okay, Bliss. Fortunately, you don't have to update for DS games.
Now, there's actually a reason I'm using my capture card system for this. Let's just say the opening cutscene for this, for some reason, doesn't work properly when using emulators.
Okay.
So, basically, in order to show you guys how it properly goes, and how it probably went even back in the GBA days, we're going to have to do this a little capture carded. So enjoy now for Bridge to the Turnabout.
Alright.
Yeah, you can tell stuff like this really push the GBA to its limits. Shichishito, the treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword, which you may recall from the second case of this game. Yeah, everything's going to come back. In fact, it's connected. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Through the branches, though they may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Past scenes from previous cases. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point.
Is that like a metaphor for the fact that this is a visual novel but it's very linear?
Basically, it's sort of summing up that this is the case that ties everything together up to this point. Yeah. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread, comes before us, like there, it ends with and connects with Phoenix.
You get electrocuted?
Oh shit.
The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare.
Couldn't you just said someone here died at the end?
Waves. Called poetry.
Basically, for some reason, emulators... Anyway, basically, about that cutscene, for some reason, emulators can't run it properly, so I had to capture credit for that because it looks cool with the flashback stuff showing. Anyway, what is it, Maya?
You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you.
And you know how I've got a turnabout mode, unlike you? Sure. You are a speedium. You are a spirit medium, after all.
A speedium.
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right?
Well, actually, all I need to do is collect 3 bits of good evidence, and boom, there's turnabout mode.
And a few fans commented, just like your character. Ooh.
It's okay, Maya. Every start of a game, I always have a tutorial case, so I'm fine.
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up.
Why do I feel like you two are about to sell something to me? Pearls. I just realized she's here.
That's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr.
A spiritual hotspot?
Road trip.
Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face?
Not dessert.
They are trying to sell him something.
I hope it's not nuts, because Phil.
It's my New Year's issue of Occult. A winter spiritual location special.
Oh, get it?
Cult.
Oh, cult. Oh, Pearls looks so happy.
Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training.
For reals?
You sure it's not some sort of scam?
How long did it take you, Maya?
I'll say it sounds too good to be true. It sounds more like a scam to me.
Aha, I knew it.
I should know. My original voice actor may have been involved in a scam.
It's at a spiritual retreat called whatever
Me?
Although he said it was better than nothing.
Or are you talking about Benjad?
Benjad.
Oh, okay.
I still can't believe that's the same guy.
Now I definitely don't want to go.
You know, I think I've been to this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo.
Wait. Where have we heard of a famous channeling dojo before?
It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there.
Oh. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious?
You uncultured swine. Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us.
And she didn't use my money. Wow, that's nice of you, Pearl.
Yeah, and I signed up for the special course.
Can we just have Pearl as our assistant? I mean, think about it. She can just channel Spirit Mia for assistance and shit. Like she's much she's what doesn't use our money. She could be a much better assistant than Maya.
And even when she is mean, it's usually out of understanding.
Yeah, but if Maya weren't our assistant, she'd probably get in even more trouble.
Also, yeah, who'll be around to look after Maya? Maya kind of needs to tag along.
Anyway.
Don't just stand there. Stop packing your stuff. We're not even at his house.
Wait, what?
Unless he lives here.
No.
Why do
You better stop packing your stuff.
He lives under the desk.
why do we have to go?
Wait, huh? Me? Why do I have to go?
I wouldn't be surprised if he does actually live here, considering how little money he has.
Well, according to the anime, he has his own house, thank goodness.
Yeah. But that's the anime, though. As far as the games are concerned, no.
Also, according to the anime, he still keeps a sweater.
Well, that's not surprising, especially considering we had the DLC for that in...
Anything I can channel is
He even wears
The
it.
anime is odd.
It's odd. It's gonna be fun to commentate on, but it is odd. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakara temple?
One of the things that really disappointed me about the anime was whoever they got to voice Von Karma. He's not intimidating in any way, shape, or
Pedro,
form.
Itsuka.
What?
I know, but that's the thing. They didn't even direct him to be intimidating.
Anyway, let's get back on track.
Well, hopefully his dub voice will be better.
Yeah.
No way. How can you be so selfish?
Well, I don't want to go to a place where I could easily freeze to death.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
It looks cold and freezing.
That's perfect for me. I hate the sun.
Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home and...
Cut to a Gillingham.
What the?
Did they just handcuff him or some shit?
No.
They gagged him.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
What do you mean, what is it? You bound and gagged me!
How are you talking? There we go.
Let me see that magazine.
50% off for defense attorneys? Oh.
This nun.
Wait, what?
Which one?
What do you think?
Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick?
Isn't she dead?
Oh,
She's supposed
snap.
to be dead.
This girl. I'd recognize that music anywhere.
Oh, God.
What?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
It's a flashback. Let's do it echoing. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
In your noble presence.
In a flashback. Flashback.
Flashback. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything?
Ugh. Let's see. Same woman who tried to have Phoenix killed or found guilty, and the same woman responsible for, case 4's ending.
Disgust me.
Yes, we get it, Wibbs.
Actually seeing jokes of that kind of thing on
But
comedy shows around here.
it can't be! How? She was found guilty and she should still be in prison! I mean, I can't imagine what would happen if somebody we found guilty actually broke out of prison.
Not just that, but the other women would kill her on the spot anyway.
Huh?
Hazakara Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't that great, really?
We may be in danger.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nick.
Wibbs.
Surprised Maya isn't questioning their change of heart. It is change of heart, sorry.
You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? I'll get the coals.
Are you trying to kill me?
What a charming kid.
Anyway, let's just add this to the court record. Oh, by the way, Teal, you'll be voicing the other woman in the photo.
Thanks.
Talia Hawthorne.
Which one?
I think it would be better.
Yeah.
I think we better if I did it. But
No. I've got a different character for you in mind later.
Jov, which one am I doing?
She hasn't shown up yet.
Alright.
Who this nun really was. I mean, what are the chances that Dahlia could be back to play again?
Hello, Phoenix. I want to play a game.
Here we go.
Okay, Tio, you're about to be up.
Fucking joy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cold here, Nick.
Why didn't you bring a jacket then?
Well,
Yeah.
remember this. It's the whole that being cold is the whole point of this.
Exactly. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change, like your maid outfit, but in Tish.
Are you sure that's warmer?
Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training.
Yeah, what Maya said.
What is it? Wonder why they picked to have to be cold training.
Physical hardening.
To thicken your skin, Dwebs.
Her teeth are chattering so loudly. It's all I can do to make out what she's saying.
Ah, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hazakura temple?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And Pearl is perfectly fine.
Of course.
Pearly? Achoo!
This reminds me of when I had a cold.
Maybe she should take some Cold Killer X.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Well.
Perfect.
How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple.
That is perfect.
I
Oh.
will murder in your sleep, Jovah.
Fun fact, actually, believe it or not, she was originally supposed to be taller, but since this game was pushing the Game Boy Advance to its absolute limits, they had to make her shorter so she wouldn't take up as much space in the game. No, seriously.
Oh my. Thank you for coming all this way.
Yes, pleased to meet you, Mysterious. Hey, she looks like one of those dolls where you find one within another.
Come now.
You mean the
must
Russian
be
dolls?
cold.
Yes.
Matryoshka.
There we go.
Funny enough, there's actually a game show on ITV around here recently based on those.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Well, we are hopping the mountains after all.
When
Babushka.
no one can hear you scream.
What, ITV?
In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside.
very practical into the heart of
Also,
things.
Batchin. Thank
Now you
fantastic.
have to go into a place that's even darker than that.
Oh yes,
fine.
yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself.
Oh, goody, her Dave.
I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is... Bikini.
Bikini?
Yeah, I'm with Maya on this one. Ready? That's right.
There's actually a reason for this.
Do your parents hate you?
Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? You know, lady,
Sister Bikini.
we have something here in my country that we call the beach costume trial. It's about you getting thinner enough in summer to get, a beach costume. But whatever. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
I
This
guess.
is wrong. This is wrong on so many levels.
Oh, but to you, it's just a name. And what's in a name, eh?
And shit.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special
It
course.
does?
Just flatter her.
Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is.
We've lost a few brave souls. That's why we often have to fill out the paperwork about saying about how we are not liable
This
for
is
any deaths that
exactly
come
the
about it.
This is
Young
exactly the
people
kind of
can be so
character.
reckless with their health.
This is exactly the kind of character that would be played by Melissa McCarthy if there were to be an American Ace Attorney movie.
Oh god, that would be wonderfully cast.
Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Don't you mean Rosie O'Donnell?
No, Teo, she's way too old but at this point.
True. I'm still stuck in the 90s.
I will forever be stuck in this.
Basically, Teo, Melissa McCarthy is basically the Rosie O'Donnell of today.
Mm-hmm.
Charming.
which can be
Except unlike Rosie O'Donnell, she's actually a nice person.
Yeah.
But is she worried about over 9,000 penises?
Let's get back on the road with this game,
Oh,
shall we?
Mimi told. Anyway, you come all this way, so please enjoy yourself. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
You know, everything's so cold here. I wouldn't be surprised if she gives them like cold soup.
Thankfully, they're not
Maybe
that
guess
good.
badger. Oh no, eccentrics.
Let's just examine this pile of rocks.
Is that a bobcat?
Oh no, actually.
It's Bobcat Goldwave.
Oh no, Bobsy's in this game now.
Speaking of 90s.
Oh look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things.
But can you actually play card games on it?
Most people call that a snowmobile, you know.
They do?
So, what's the difference?
Yeah.
You need to stop
Oh,
racing
I
stuff
thought the
on-
official term was another one.
Snow motorcycle things? Snow blowmobile? Same thing?
Maya is still thinking something to eat.
Too bad we didn't invite Desiree.
I know, right?
We couldn't fit her in the space. I mean, we couldn't invite her.
I bet she could race like the wind on a snowmobile.
Funny you mention that, Dwibs.
Or maybe she'd,
Give
or
me
maybe she'd
ride
give
on.
me a ride on the snowmobile.
You mean
Whoa.
Just
give me
just
ride?
let her in.
Snowmobile.
Ah, I told you, it's snowmobile.
Stop with the sexual innuendos, Maya.
I'll stop with the innuendos if Cat can stop with the typos.
Fair enough, I guess.
Happen. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh?
It sure is. It looks pretty well maintained, too.
I call it the Spirit Gate.
This thing kinda puts your hometown to shame, Maya. And this is supposedly a tourist spot.
Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Karine Village.
Yesterday, I
We used to be a
heard.
lot richer. Back when people hired us to perform channels.
Yesterday, Karine Village was both robbed and burned down all on the same day.
And then it
We
got
managed to kill
magically
them really
fixed.
quickly, though.
Wow.
Yeah, with the power
Right.
of.
No, actually, Jovah, don't you know, they use LexCorp.
Yeah,
I guess
they
I
use
was just born in
LexCorp
the
to
wrong
build.
time.
Hell, the LexCorp was so good they managed to rebuild the whole thing in one day.
Of course.
Alright. Oh, the bell.
Yes.
Oh, look! It's a cute little bell tower.
But
God,
easy,
no,
but
no,
easy
no,
paid
no.
with pure silver.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna. Alright, hey, what happens if I ring the bell?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Shit. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. No, you don't.
Oh, so which do you like better? That or the sound of money?
Ooh. Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm more positive.
That actually, she actually has to think about it.
Sorry, but I like money for the win, Nick. Particularly your money.
Hey, okay, well then here's my money made of pure silver then. Wait, what are you apologizing for?
Nick, this isn't money. You just gave me your tokens for the slot machine.
Pure silver. There you go.
From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about.
Oh,
Actually,
God,
Dibs, I got it. If they ever had this in the UK, Phoenix would just give her Scottish money instead.
Yeah. Also, ice hotel. Someone's watched Die Another Day.
Nice.
I'm not worried. I bought my
No.
hot water bottle.
No, Jovah, not nice.
I like that another day, thank you very much.
This must be one of those. Remember how me and Pedro were on opposite ends of opinions when it comes to Casino Royale? It's the same thing for Die Another Day, just except the opposite.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Who carries around 2 hot water bottles?
People going into freezing conditions like this? Brr. If the cold doesn't kill me, the ice queen over here will finish the job.
I thought it was, yeah, Maya, the ice cream, that would have improved Frozen.
Cold-blooded.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Read that already.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Thank you,
Nick, I
skip
can't help
button.
but get the. Hey, Nick, I can't help but get the feeling we've had this conversation.
You don't say.
Hey, Nick, I can't help but get the feeling we had this conversation.
Oh, you didn't examine the door? I forgot.
I did actually. That was the first thing I looked at.
I forgot. Sorry. I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in the. No, you're not. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult. Is she like one of those Tumblrites that, whatever, aborted?
What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick?
I think she's trying to say that she's busy.
Jovah, when does my character come in? Because I gotta get a drink real quick.
Soon, actually.
Oh, how define soon?
Like a matter of minutes away.
Alright, if I'm quick enough, I can get my drink. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
You need to forget about work and relax a little.
What could possibly go wrong after all?
Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick?
I thought it was the Irish who were always getting drunk. Whatever.
Yeah,
Irish,
you're right.
Scottish, Welsh people after a game. Yeah, just...
Yeah. Okay, she has nothing to say about
She
the
does.
Magatama.
Strange.
You know, you're in this photo. Do you have anything to say about that? Nope.
No, for some reason. Okay, that's weird.
Well, maybe there's no reason to. I think it's just the ad for this, right?
Yeah, but she's in the ad.
Oh, okay, she doesn't
well.
know who Maya is, obviously.
Fair enough.
About herself? No, she doesn't know about herself,
Okay, I give up. Let's just talk.
She's not very talkative, is she?
Go figure.
too. Channeling Dojo.
So what's a channeling dojo anyway?
Oh my. You don't even know that.
Couldn't Maya have given him the briefing on the way up here?
She's Maya. Oh god.
Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part.
Okay.
A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground.
I see.
We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Oh god, we're using boosters from Tales of Xillia.
Holy items.
If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious.
Are these the missing artifacts from Assassin's Creed, perhaps?
The spiritual power of these items seem to envelop you.
So what does that mean that the Magatama's doing to me then, since I've been in its presence all this time? Wow.
Well, Joe.
Yeah?
Well, Joe, if it depends on what kind of booster it is.
True.
It can be a talking booster. It can be a fatal booster. It just depends.
You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit eyes and chant a spell. Ow.
Ooh.
30,000 times. All while being showered in freezing cold. Yeah, you get.
That's a
pneumonia
special
for
course
that.
you signed up for, Maya.
That's recipe for pneumonia.
Remember,
It's
Teo.
You have to be careful this time of the year.
Remember, Teo. Monks are immune to pneumonia currently.
Okay, I'm back.
You don't watch it, you'll catch. There you go. The
Or
game-
maybe die from hypothermia.
So be careful, you hear? And shit.
How am I supposed to?
Be careful.
Don't ask me, you're the one who signed up for this course.
Maybe you should have read the fine print, Maya.
Oh no, I know I shouldn't have signed Mystic Meyer up for this.
Okay, never mind, maybe it's
Oh,
Pearl.
There you go.
Aw.
This is our fault, Pearl.
But like I said, when these things happen, like it's usually out of ignorance
Oh
on
man,
her
I got
part.
the picture. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
So, will it be the big bikini or the devil? Take your pick. Yeah, forgettable, unforgettable in every way.
You mean it? Oh, I knew it! No.
I just don't have the heart to break it to her. Besides, beauty's in the eyes of the
It may
beholder.
be tough, but Iris helped me out.
Iris.
It's Latin.
Well, we pronounce it Iris over here.
Iris?
Yeah, we do too, actually.
What am I fighting for?
The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't? No.
There we go. Okay, I got that Mega Man reference out the way because Capcom, blah blah blah.
We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Ooh.
So hell freezed over.
Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now?
Where is she? Oh, just listen to you.
Huh?
You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
Oh, sister,
Oh,
if only
the
you
irony.
knew.
We literally have to
What, mate?
glare.
No. That's not what I had in mind at all. That feeling when
Sure,
Pearl is
Phoenix.
not the scariest thing, though.
Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening.
Iris, eh?
In a temple?
Just be careful around her brother, he's a bit bulky and has a giant sword.
Oh my.
Is Iris the one I'm doing?
No.
Yes, that's right.
Oh no.
Iris will be back this evening.
Sure, it will be Iris for obvious reasons.
Why don't you go and have a look at the main hall for now?
Fun fact, actually, Iris and Dahlia, those are both names of flowers.
Obviously.
So she's in the inner temple. Has another
No,
name that
you're
just happens to be named
Yeah.
after a flower, eh?
It's time to bust in, of course.
First things first, though, the main hall, where Dweebs, your new character is about to show.
Okay.
February 7th. Hazakara Temple. Main hall.
Okay.
The main hall. It's even cooler in here. Colder.
Thank goodness I brought my coat.
Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy.
Yes, I brought my...
Is someone having a barbecue inside here?
Is it KFC gravy? Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast or something.
Weird.
night.
I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional.
Gonna need the extra fat to live up to the cold, Phoenix.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time?
No, we eat like kings, actually.
That's racist.
Ding.
Mystic Meyer is right. I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes.
Wow, monks get to eat rather keen.
I prefer roast myself.
That's you, Dweebs.
What a cute little acolyte.
Okay.
Greetings to all of you.
What are you doing here, Bayonetta?
Hello.
Well, remember, too, at the time, Hideki Kamiya was the Capcom.
Oh my god, yeah, he even voiced
So-
So
Godo.
this could be Beta's mother or something.
So maybe he's the one responsible for this design, maybe? I don't know.
Well, he was also the voice of Godo, so yeah, I could see him having enough influence.
Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
You've got a cool looking crystal ball and scepter there. Hmm?
Okay.
no, my name is not...
John Cena?
You're Miss... yeah.
Dunham.
Dunham.
The name. Don't. Yeah,
Dunham. It means
That's fine.
two names in French.
You know of me?
Yeah, remember that translation.
My name is Pearl Faye.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Pearl.
I'm your biggest fan.
Aww.
Aw.
She even has a cute little theme to go with her.
Who is she, Nick?
Hmm?
We're that Mia knows.
Well, that's
about
me. I'm
Maya
not the
doesn't.
one keeping up with kid trends these days.
I see it now. Zavari! A fortune teller. Yeah, people like saying that ever since the second case.
I follow your books.
What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise. I can't pronounce my last name either.
Fun fact, this game came out in 2007
Well, 4 in Japan, but still whatever.
in America.
I think in Europe it
America.
was 2008.
Mr. Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Do you even know who this is?
Who, the Princess of Soliana?
Go to hell!
An
Okay.
offer, maybe?
I never saw any of their books.
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books.
Ah.
Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
You're like Dr. Seuss.
Except I don't rhyme.
Yeah. So first things first, examine.
Now, please hurry up. I don't have the time.
It's an altar. Looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Curain Village last year.
I figured I needed to alter the past, so I did a bit of spring cleaning.
I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all.
Oh, so that's why your name's Elise.
All the puns.
No, altering the past.
Okay. That's a laughably large Magatama up on the wall. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood.
Yeah, but imagine trying to wear that though. You'd have to drag yourself across the floor going.
But just imagine, you could probably literally do an X-ray on a person. Thoughts and everything.
I don't think I want that much power.
Anyway, reminds me of how we scribbled math formulas in the bathroom. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I can't read these walls. It was a smart plan back in the day, but it had some flaws. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. I think it was called Gyukuten Saiban. If it
That's
wasn't
really
for
old.
this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death.
Yeah, apparently they really sucked the joy out of my universe.
Honk honk. Yeah. Basically just checking to see if I check there.
Yeah, we got that bit.
Okay, now let's talk. Oh wait, no, present.
The badge.
Miss Dunham, what do you think about this? Sorry?
Mr. Nick, do you think Miss Elise is a suspect?
In what?
She just asked about this badge.
You may be Mystic Maya's special someone, but I won't let you do this to Miss Elise.
Oh, my
I'm sorry,
face!
Kitty.
no.
I'm
A
afraid I
suspect?
can let...
Why would I suspect her of anything? It's not like anything's happened. Oh, come on, you guys think something bad's gonna happen. Just because it's the final episode in an Ace Attorney game, does that really mean tragedy has to strike? Ow!
Would be actually something different for a change.
Why does she hit you all the time, Mr.
Well,
Wright?
that wouldn't make for a
I
much
know.
interesting storyline, now would it?
I know. Well, maybe it's the Slice of Life episode or the Beach episode.
Well, we...
Steven Universe finale.
Considering this the Hot Spring episode.
Well, Tio, if you like Daily Slice episodes, Ace Attorney 6 has Asinine Attorney.
Yeah, there's that.
I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. It's almost like time forgot about you for a second. I can't get a lot of chances to enjoy picture books.
It's alright, I take no offense to that, but why
Yeah,
do I have a masculine tune when I talk?
My childhood was a bit rough.
My books are nothing but simple stories for children. I am the one who created Peppa Pig.
No.
No.
Truly diabolical.
You monster.
Your books always make me feel as if...
My heart has been purified.
It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that, although I realised that Peppa Pig was a horrible idea and so I sold it off.
Well, good for
And now we
you.
have a cinema release for some reason.
A what now?
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
got-
when me and Dwibs went to see Fast and Furious 8, there was an ad for it and it's like an interactive thing.
How do you make an interactive movie in a movie? Oh god, no. No.
It's the Yuki loves.
Okay, it's gonna be like Dora, isn't it?
Don't worry, Jovah. Just as many people went to see the Peppa Pig movie as much as Oogie's people did. Like, i.e., 5 people.
Thank goodness. Anyway, back to this.
Anyway.
Wow, it must have been a really great story. Basically, a friend of hers gave it to a story of hers to a publisher, and it sold
Maybe I should try
millions.
to write a
No,
show
it's kind of
too.
like with Jessica Fletcher.
So basically, Mara wants to try and be David Williams, branch out into children's books. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. I fired them and then I hired a new apprentice.
An apprentice?
No, my first apprentice actually disappeared without any warning.
Uh-huh.
I
Just
have
like
no
half the-
idea how.
Or just like half the apprentices in the show.
Like,
I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now.
We'll get to meet her apprentice later.
On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you.
Indeed.
maybe since the timeline got reset, this is the Elise we got instead, and she's a lot better.
Yes! Yes, headcanon.
Why did you come to the
Hazakara Temple.
Miss Elise?
I read it right the first time, I don't know what happened there.
Are you here to do some spiritual training?
Don't be silly, I'm already dead.
What?
I'm a machine, dude.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, that's actually Dahlia channeling her right now.
You are already dead.
Look for a new book I'm working on.
Oh.
Wow! I can't wait to read it.
It's a picture adaptation of Harry Potter.
Pearls is completely taken with her.
I wanted to do a book of a more Japanese feel to it this time.
Well, you came to the right place, young lady, miss. So is that why you're dressed like you are?
The children have a certain image of me in their minds. The adults have another. I do not wish to speak of that.
Agreed.
TMI.
I don't want to disappoint them.
Aww.
That's cute.
I gotta say, having this hair as hairdo is a nightmare. I feel like I've 3 tons on my head.
Fun fact, in my country we actually have type of special cake that is actually shaped like her haircut.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this.
Pretty snazzy outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Stands out. Nice. Goes well with your particular theme.
I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well.
Mm-hmm.
Why, what else did you think I was wearing?
Nothing.
TMI.
I want a staff like that.
I'm sorry, but only the best of the best can have these kind of staffs. You like the crystal gem sphere? It's real amethyst, you know.
Yes, Pearl Faye, here indeed is an amethyst. And reminder, Barnham's French name is Garnet.
Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain.
So this Ace Attorney is what inspired Steven Universe.
Good luck,
Oh,
Nick. I know
yes.
you'll find me one.
Well, hey, there's
Expand
apparently
your
recently been a
fandom,
trial
goddammit.
episode, so why not?
Cross fandom promotion.
Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
I really hope you know who's not cooking.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
Why, Shiroi, who on earth could you imagine cooking?
Yes, Pearl. The dinner is going to be you.
That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl?
Plot twist.
No.
This is the witch for Hansel and Gretel. She's gonna eat Pearl.
I want to help with whatever I can.
I wonder, what if Gene Armstrong lost his restaurant from that debacle and came to cook here?
Oh no.
Hey, think about it. That would be great training to keep on survival.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it.
Ah, for some reason
When
she
he
doesn't want
cooks.
Maya to come.
Feel free to relax and explore the area with your...
Huh? But
Remember, Maya, we still have another nun to find.
Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you.
Chord record. Oh, wow, that map looks familiar.
It's a map of the area. We won't want you to get lost now, would we?
Did they finally fucking fix that bridge?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Oh,
Maybe after.
better late than never.
The inner temple. There it is. On the other side of the bridge is the bridge to the turnabout.
You gonna say Siri?
I forgot.
Well, if you
Wasn't
insist,
important.
I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple.
Yes, now
How
if you'll
about no? Let's just all go home.
Shiroi, what could possibly go wrong out here in this mountain which may have seen
I'll see
something
you
go
two
down?
later.
Alright then.
BRB.
Very well. I just need to go and get my assistant chef Rose.
Remember, you're not allowed to fight.
But Pearl, what if we need to defend ourselves?
Yeah, Joe, is there a character in this case named Rose?
Well, if it's any consolation, I think the names Iris and Dahlia mean rose in some other language. Again, they're both names for flowers.
Sorry, false alarm.
Where did Sister Bikini go?
Hopefully something somewhere far away.
I wish I could change my. I just wish I could change my name.
I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out.
Yeah, because you imagine people making flubs in their sentences.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to go and help my bikini. I had to go help Bikini.
Yeah, that was it.
Yes, my sister Bikini.
Still sounds wrong.
I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find.
At this point, you may as well just name her like Panties or something.
And Maya is not. Maya has none a clue on what Iris.
Well, Phoenix never told her about that, I think.
Neither Phoenix nor Mia.
Yep.
Really goes to show that right after dealing with Dahlia, Mia went right back to chasing after Red White.
Look at this broken down old bridge.
Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. And look at that name.
Be careful not to fall. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast.
Mystic Maya, why did you switch to your courtroom sprite?
She was looking
I
down.
guess- I guess I couldn't afford to make a specific look over
What's
there
wrong?
animation.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm just not very good with heights. Wait, hold on. Is that a pink diamond in the river?
Nah, it's alright.
Hey, I've got it.
Oh, there's another pink diamond, and there's another one. I
Whatever.
think someone must have broken it.
Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! Or I'll push, whichever you prefer.
I got it. Hey,
It might
yeah,
just
Maya,
be
why
what you
don't
need to get over your fear of heights.
Maya, why don't you just do what they did in Pirates of the Caribbean
Yeah.
on Stranger Tides and just do the voodoo doll
Yeah,
thing?
death is a real good way to get over your fears, I'm sure, Maya.
Well, you can't be afraid of it anymore.
Well, what if I go to the afterlife then and I'm terrified?
That's probably why it's called
Dusty Bridge.
Read it again, Maya. It's called Dusky Bridge. Why am I getting a sense of deja vu from that name?
Well, it's practically the same thing. No, it's
No,
not.
it isn't.
You got to learn to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
Assumptions. Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right?
Why isn't there another way across? I've got bad feelings about this bridge.
Maya's gonna be one of those assholes that just jumps along the bridge.
Yes, Director Layton here. We were going to have a helicopter to fly you across, but we couldn't afford one, so there you go.
Thanks a lot, Layden.
Hashtag
You're
thanks
welcome.
later.
The sign here is so old. The text seems to have vanished.
Yeah, basically, after the Layton series, Layton just decided to just stick to directing.
The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Looks like a perfect way to make a getaway from the police.
It's okay, Wes. He's getting at least some cachet for his cameo, eventual cameo in the Lady Layton trilogy.
Alright, wooden staircase on it then.
Do you really think that is necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs.
I really hope. Never mind.
Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay?
What do you mean I'm the bad guy? Oh wait, sorry, that's some stupid.
Graffiti is a crime, Maya.
No, don't you see, Phoenix? It's actually art. Ask her to beat from Jet Set Radio.
Phoenix, normally I would suggest having her watch a TV show.
Yeah, I
but
was right. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun.
I'm
Well,
not so sure.
nice.
It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it.
Not to mention, Wids, if there is to be an
Oh
evil
God, that's
Leighton
loud.
in that game, it would be
Okay, let's-
another Leighton that can know what I mean.
Let's try to find a cute little white bunny and test your theory.
That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder.
Maya is perfectly willing to murder bunnies.
How charming.
Well, she was willing to burn down a town just to prove a theory,
SCWRM
too.
bridge.
It says Dusky! Dusky Bridge, okay?
Come on,
Learn
Nick,
to
take a
read.
look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty.
Why am I even arguing with the same woman who wanted to burn down a town just to prove something?
This sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Yes. If the game doesn't describe what the thing is, then it's a
Do I
terrible...
look like a pencil holder to you?
Whatever, just give me the pencil
I don't think
holder.
that's the point.
Sure,
here.
jackass.
I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it?
I wonder who would use a public phone. The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones there. Oh,
Yeah, but
BRB.
it looks like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall.
Was Jovah burbed?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll fill in.
Alright.
It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think?
What, near a river? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya.
I don't really know anyone like that.
Yeah, figures. Alright,
Sorry,
then let's go.
even channeling Mia is a bit of a stretch.
Uh-huh.
In the present, anyway.
February 7th, Inner Temple Gate.
Whoa! That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. Let's bring Edgeworth up here.
Poor Edward.
I don't think that's a good idea. But
And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet.
rickety.
Phoenix?
But
Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it.
you're really not helping.
Yeah.
Nick, you need to throw up. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
It's not easy being green.
Can you not pick on me for a second?
Yeah. Come on, Maya. You
I'm
see, this
still
is why.
trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap.
You see, Maya. This is why. This is why Athena took over your place as my favorite female character in this series.
Why?
Yeah. I guess I'm a bit surprised too.
Because as Phoenix, because Jovah, as Phoenix just put it, she's picking on him.
Yeah. Although then again, Athena does that on Apollo.
It
Yeah,
looks
but
like
she's
it could collapse
yeah, but she
anytime.
doesn't do it as much.
Debatable, but I guess to be fair, Apollo kind of does give as good as he gets.
Well, I'll judge when I get there.
Is this really where you're going to train tonight?
This has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something.
Surprise!
Well,
Then a skeleton popped up.
Iris is inside there. A spirit medium
so at least
afraid
we
of
don't have demonic
ghosts.
possessions.
Isn't it ironic, don't you think, a spirit medium being afraid of ghosts?
No, we don't have, we just have the spawn of sin.
You're in the wrong profession, Maya. Then.
So what's the inner temple up ahead?
Yeah, that's just as silly as someone working in the Navy who can't swim.
Or someone who's blind being on guard duty.
So,
Well, it
wow.
wouldn't be very temple-like.
So
Wow,
you're
so we
training
managed to
here
ref-
tonight,
we
huh?
managed to reference both Pearl Harbor and Blade Trinity in a few seconds.
Ding.
Yep. Then Everyone will see my spiritual powers.
I'll admit, your spiritual powers are good for help in Project Crosszone 2 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Funny thing, Jovah, this one came out the same year Blade. This game came out the same year Blade Trinity did in Japan.
Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. Maya's tummy's rumbling.
Is ready yet.
Yeah, hungry Maya, you know what that means.
Here's your roast main course, Elise. Roast chicken.
Looks like there's something written on it.
I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple.
Why aren't you going closer then?
What's the point of a sign if you can't read it?
That's a good point.
It must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here.
I know, right?
Yeah, because I've been trying to write that on the post office.
Don't worry, headcanon. The postman who comes to deliver letters displays the same mailman from Pandora's box.
So he delivers mail in both Britain and America. Wow.
Yes, he's that awesome.
He sounds like the
Well, he
Santa
kinda
Claus of
just ends up-
mailmen.
He kind of just ends up everywhere from what we've seen, so...
Yeah, anyway, except the sign on here says no entry, so we can't go there yet.
Rules are made to be broken, you know. I don't care that you're an attorney.
No.
And you wonder why you're found accused. You expect a lawyer to go along with that?
Nick, you break into people's houses all the time.
But
It can happen very
rules!
easily.
I have to follow the rules. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini
Pretty
puts
sure
a curse
it's
on you.
Pretty sure attorneys don't even have those kind of investigative powers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an episode of House where they just break into houses.
Well, in Japan they do. Well, the prosecutors anyway.
Well,
Again-
you instead.
Well, technically they
Let's
do,
just
considering
forget about
House
that.
consistently tells them to search their houses. So
That too,
And
yeah.
And yeah, fun fact: this game House also started the same year this game came out in Japan.
Yeah. Admittedly, lawyers can have some special investigation rights. Granted, they
one of
don't.
these days I have to show you guys Shark, because I'm sure Jovah will love that one.
Hey, James Woods as a lawyer. I'm still baffled that didn't catch on from what I've heard. Ovis.
Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow.
Is it
Well,
Snowman?
he's a prosecutor, not a. not a
Still,
defensive
though,
lawyer.
that's awesome.
Still, it's awesome. There's something buried in the snow, but it's just an incinerator.
Oh,
It's not a robot, Maya.
but you've got to admit, it looks like a robot.
No.
I'm surprised they haven't come up with the name Snowman for a Mega Man game yet. I'm sure. It looks pretty rusty.
Hey, Nick, do you think this giant robo-cinerator can walk?
It's a
I
good job
told
to
you, it's not a robot. And it's not especially big either.
Could you imagine if there was a robot called Seaman?
Ugh, you have no imagination. I thought it'd be really neat if you...
Had to beat it to advance. A fight
Give me
between
an
a
idea,
lawyer
Jovah.
and an overgrown furnace? Who would ever pay to see that?
I would.
I would.
But where on earth would that ever happen?
Hey, this is Phoenix. This is exactly. There you go.
There we go.
There's your overgrown furnace.
I don't know, Sentient would have fitted more the description.
I was thinking about doing that, but furnace, flames, and hey, that line about him having to look at a contract with Mephisto so he can hopefully undo one more day is pretty cool.
Nick, you do know you just lost to Nicolas Cage.
It's okay. Besides, I'll beat him the next round.
To give you an idea,
These neat photo
Jovah,
statues.
the network cares so little about it that they didn't bother releasing season 2 on DVD. Season 1 they did release, but not season 2.
Maybe I'll
Yes.
take one home with me.
Yeah, to download TV rips for that.
Was the reception at least good?
No, the reception was good. It's just that the rate, and unfortunately, the
Marketing
the ratings
was
were
bad.
shit. The marketing and ratings were bad, terrible.
Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice if we stole a Buddha statue. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway?
We'll
I
put
don't
it next to
know.
Charlie.
About that.
Next to Charlie, eh?
Put it in the office, of course.
They'll never think to look there.
Wait, I they didn't think to look on Tatooine for Luke for all those years, so...
We can
right.
trade that wooden statue in the office reception area.
You know,
I
come to
guess-
think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? Oh no, Maya, you didn't.
I guess the best place to hide is in plain sight.
So I may
Yep.
now have a thief as my assistant. Great. After I just got a thief off the hook who's now become a superhero.
I'm still surprised after all these years, Maya still hasn't legitimately been arrested for a legitimate reason.
I know, right? Seriously, now it's revealed she may be off somewhere in the night stealing it. Anyway.
Honestly, Shiroi, my understanding of Maya's character is that she's all bark but no bite.
Well, apparently she stole a
Considering
wooden
some of her
statue.
dialogue- Well, she steals a lot, it seems, and considering some of her dialogue, I wouldn't be surprised if she does turn out to be a future murderer.
And let's not forget how she assaulted Phoenix in court with a lead pipe. You know, maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods.
But it's okay, because we were operating on cartoon logic for that.
Yeah, it's okay when Maya does it, but when Franziska does it, it's a problem.
He said how he always has dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. He's that terrified of going to back the other side. Although he has good reason.
So
That
Phoenix is secretly Grunkle Stan.
He has good reason, though. That bridge is very, very, very weak. So, let's go to the training hall now, shall we? And Shiroi, your character's about to show up.
Oh,
Yay! This place doesn't look creepy.
Headcanon, inside that cell, somewhere in that cave is Pavel. Once again,
Look
lost.
at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room.
he was just trying to get to Panama, and look where he ended up.
So this is
Well,
where you'll
that can
both-
happen, too, considering when he wanted to get to Italy, he somehow managed to get into Folsons. Is Italy that hard to find?
Apparently, I guess.
What do you mean both?
Oh, it's just... Really? But I thought...
Jill's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
True,
It would
they
probably
would sue us for infanticide. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her bones chattering.
True.
I know you're 19, but...
Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there.
Wow, they actually locked them behind a cell for the training.
Well, game-wise, we're actually in the year 2019 now, so...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I get the feeling it's back there, definitely.
If only because the cavern behind that door is giving off a real supernatural feel.
Wonder if Mad Max 4, sorry, Mad Max 5 was out by that point.
Or maybe it's something else giving me a supernatural feel.
Wait, Mad Max 4?
Episode 5. Sorry,
Oh.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Killer.
Like you don't know, bitch.
Wait for it, Shiroi. There's the reaction. You're...
You
Hi
ruined
there.
my life.
We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight.
Phoenix, tell Maya to go away.
How do I say it without it me coming off as crazy? I don't like how she's staring at me like that.
Phoenix, get the
Something
crucifix.
wrong? No, it's nothing.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick?
Did you say something there, Maya?
What?
Not you too, Nick.
That girl.
My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple.
Sure
I know
it
I
is.
just stuttered there when I said it, but, it's probably just the cold. Iris. Iris!
Jovah, I already made this joke.
Well, I made this part before you made this joke.
Isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on. What?
Hey,
What
Jovah.
am I
Hey,
fighting
Jovah.
for?
Hey, Jovah, at some point. Hey, Jovah.
No,
Never
not
got
that
solved.
Iris. Take it, Capcom.
Hey, Jovah, I
we're
got
good.
something to ask, actually.
But yeah, that does never get old. Yeah, it would.
Anyway, Jovah. You know that there's actually a clip of that where Zero's voice actor for Mega Man X8 does that. Could you find that one and put it in a part at some point?
I didn't know there was such a thing.
I'm
Yeah, there
okay.
is.
Pleased to meet you. pleasure is mine.
Same dialogue.
Sure it is.
Same
Oh no,
dialogue.
the pleasure's hers, alright.
Please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to.
Yeah, for a second I thought she said, please execute me.
Huh? What the?
I wonder what kind of chores she has
What's
to
that?
attend to.
She sure is beautiful.
Well, I didn't. By the way, Joe, I didn't disagree.
Eh?
I mean,
Wait,
I
what?
didn't disagree.
What? Disagree with
Just
what?
check. Just check my message that I sent you.
Okay.
I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. My,
Basically-
you are everything but sophisticated.
Basically, Jovah, Jovah, the dialogue's the same, but the acting's better.
Yeah. Oh, that. Okay, then go ahead, Paige. Actually surprised, too, because this would actually be a perfect time for you to do that, but okay.
Look at this antique dress.
But don't you see, Jova? That's what
That's
they're
not good.
expecting me to do.
True. At this point, the audience are kind of expecting it.
Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes.
Yeah.
And some dead butterflies.
Oh my
Nick.
god. Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just, thinking.
Hello, I was trying to get to Panama and I somehow ended trapped in here. Could you help me, please?
Oh, yeah,
a
sure.
virus, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick.
Oh.
Some kind of bug, but I wouldn't say it's the love bug unless you're talking about that kind of
Wait,
bug.
Pavel?
Which could work here.
Pavel, what are you doing in there?
Maybe he got bitten by the bugs from the Plagues musical number from Prince of Egypt.
Or maybe he got bitten by one of the butterflies.
The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like.
I'm really cold and hungry over here. Could you please help me?
Okay. Seriously, how do you get
Ooh,
yourself into
it's locked.
these?
Oh,
I honestly
don't worry, Maya. This special lock can be solved with a puzzle.
Come
Yeah.
on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me.
Fun fact, I was trying to get to Panama, but I somehow ended up here.
I can't.
You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick?
Well, Maya, hypothetically speaking, how would you feel if...
Sorry. I know what it is. I-I-S.
That spells Iris.
Give me an eye. I'm not gonna do that.
I am wondering what I'm...
eye. Give me
It's just either from becoming something even creepier.
Iris and Nick sitting in a Jeep.
Yeah.
J-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Oh, God.
I ship it.
Of course you do.
Maya, I think you're going to make me have a bout of PTSD over here.
Kill me, Jova, please.
Bless,
I'll do it.
bless Maya, she's ignorant, but ignorance is bliss. Wait,
What the?
whoa.
Oh, wait,
Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that?
Nick has a girly scream. This scroll. It's my mother.
What?
Oh. What? Oh, snap. Your mother, who we haven't really brought up since the second game in DL6.
It says this is all your fault.
Mr. K, the master of the Karine School of Channeling.
Gym leader of the second gym. Are you sure?
Yes.
So she's adept with water type Pokemon.
That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition.
So she was actually she actually partake in the mark of mastery.
So that's what the mark means.
And I wonder, a Magatama-shaped Keyblade.
What is it?
Nothing.
Poor Maya.
It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago.
When she was 4.
It's really chilly up here, down here, by the way.
Not now, Pavel.
If it wasn't for that quest, I wouldn't have even known it was there.
Oh. Which means...
My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face.
Well, you were a baby at the time, wasn't she?
No, she was 4 when she last... She was 4 when she
4 or
last
5
saw
years
her.
old is probably still young enough to forget.
And she still doesn't know whether or not she's dead or alive. Poor thing. Let's just hope nothing bad happens to her this case.
So she was acquired by Tecmo Koei.
Alright, I guess I'll wait here until you free me in the next part, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Pavel, see ya.
Don't worry, Pavel. Your voice actor's very own voice actor will, have a new character showing up then.
Goodie.
We
See
get to
everybody.
meet the assistant. I mean, the apprentice.
You're fine.
See everybody.
See ya.
Fine.
Yeah.
See ya.